started by looking for someone who was going to be compatible with Luke Tenney. He was in the military with that character of Sean, and we just needed to find someone who had the right sensibility, which was sort of the opposite of what Sean's character brings.
My character was an Army vet, right? So I knew that. I knew he was best friends with a character who was already on the show. A part that I had actually already auditioned for years prior and obviously didn't get. And so I had an idea of what that character was like, and I had an idea of what they wanted for this new character to be, like a friend of his who had similar experiences to him, but was able to handle them better. I was already filming another tape, right? So I was like doing a tape that I really, really cared about, that I read the whole script, I read the scene multiple times. And so I spent a lot of time working on this initial tape for a totally different project. And I'm critiquing everything. I'm spending like 2 hours doing this. And I finally send it in, and I'm really happy with it. I'm like micro correcting every little thing. I send it in, my reps immediately hit me back with, hey, this other audition just crossed our desk. You're already taping. Why don't you just throw this other one in as well? I looked at it. I was like, it's short, it's quick, may as well. And I'm already like loose and comfortable. So I just, one take for each one, right? Like boom, boom, I'll have some fun. I think in one of the scenes, I did like a funny accent just for fun. Like I was talking, I was like mimicking how my dad said something. I did like a funny accent. I was just having fun with it, and I kind of threw it away. It was an LA local hire. I'm based in New York. Let's just throw it out there. That was my experience with the audition.
Yeah, I grew up working in my dad's body shop. I always wanted to be like him. Yeah, but he had bigger dreams for me. And we always said, do something no one else can do.
It depends on the role. Certainly if it's a larger role, if it's a recurring role or something that's going to be around, we'll see significantly more people. And when I say significantly more, that could be 60, that could be 75 people. And we'll just start to watch, and we usually send them on something like that, which is a larger guest role. I would say between 8 and 10 choices, and see how they respond to people. If for some reason they don't, or they want to see more people, we just go back to it and we'll see another slew of people. For smaller roles, it can be, depending on the size of the role, we can see anywhere from 25 to 35 people a role. And again, we'll usually send around 6, sometimes up to 8, depending on the size of the role, because they don't have a lot of time, and we don't want to overwhelm them with so many choices, but we also want to present enough people that there's going to be a variance there. So sometimes we'll put out that, well, this might not be what they were thinking initially, but this person gave a really interesting audition, so we want to include that.
I get a call from my reps. I'm thinking, oh my God, that initial audition I did, that it was so good. I know it was so good. Like, we got something. They're like, hey, no, that's not what it is. Actually, Shrinking loved your tape. They thought it was great, and they loved it so much that they'd like you to read for another role, a different role in season 2 that they're not even auditioning people for at the moment. They don't really know what they want with it, but they think you might be good for it. We're going to read you for that.
He auditioned for what was first known as The Drunk Driver, which is what became Lewis and Brett Goldstein. But first, we were looking for someone who was 25 to 27. That was supposed to be important because they wanted someone who had enough life experience that there was something to lose. And he was going to be the big arc of our season. And Trey auditioned for that and made an amazing impression on everyone.
So they send me these like now very in-depth scenes. Now, like the first audition was just like boop, boop, 2 quick ones. Now it was like this whole thing. It was and a big description, and it was heavy. And I was like, oh my God, this is great. So I do it, and I'm beating myself up like doing this audition. I'm like, it's gotta be perfect. I do it. I think I have a good one. I send it to my reps. I'm like, is there any way that we could like send it to casting before they send it forward? And my manager's like, yeah, let me see. Debbie's great. Debbie's the best. I'll see if she will look at it first. She does. She gives me notes. I do it again. I send it in again. Now there's so much pressure on this. Like I've done so many takes.
And so when Brett decided that he wanted to play that role, we all had Trey in our mind, like, where can he fit in this season? And we asked if he would audition for this. And this role of Jorge was going to recur, but it was a co-star. It was a totally different, pay scale and, all of that. But he was willing, and he really loved the show and just wanted to be a part of it. So he laid it down, and it was pretty obvious.
And little did I know, the sides that I read, like one scene was Jason Segel's lines in one of the episodes. I had no idea. So like we really didn't know where this character was going. They really liked what I did.
Oh, your Uber's here. Yeah. Driver's name is Keith. He looks nice. 4.99 rating. You don't see that a lot.
Can I have one of these cookies?
Oh yeah, of course. Have the whole bag. Yeah. Sure, have that too. Yeah.
Thanks for letting me use your shampoo.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, you gotta. I mean, the chlorine, it really messes with your roots. I've been thinking of getting one of those saline pools. It's like swimming in contact solution. You open up your eyes underwater and nothing. Right, I get it. You guys gotta go.
It's a testament to him too, because our writers on this show very much write to the actor. And if they're not responding to someone, they won't. Or they'll find a way to, they won't use them. And the fact that he not only recurred so much in season 2, but he's a big part of season 3 as well. So that's really a testament to him and how much they value him and what he brings to the show, which is great.
If the casting directors had entrusted me so much to be able to audition for this role, audition for a new role, that was all Debby, my understanding. And she was like, this guy's good. Can we read him for that other thing, right? If they hadn't trusted me to be able to deliver on all those ends, I don't know if I would have gotten as many opportunities as I've gotten on this show. Their initial idea for what my character could be was maybe small, maybe not that influential ultimately. Some good moments, but then he's gone. Whereas because they saw my range, because Debby allowed them to, they then trusted me with so much more and continue to do so. So I feel really, really lucky because of that. And I also constantly remind myself to trust that I'm enough. Trust that they've seen what I can do. I know what I can do. Let me just do that, right? And it's worked so far.
Just the fact that not only did he get the part, but they continued to write for him. I think he's an exciting up-and-coming actor that is truly going to break out.
Yeah, I think what's, Debby kind of spoke of this earlier, what's exciting to us is discovering people, and not to say like we found them. It's not that. It's just interesting, and it's really incredible when that actor gets their first break, or when that actor gets something that vaults them to this other level. It's really an amazing thing, and he's a really great prime example of that, of someone, like she said, is coming up, is really going places, and like we're lucky enough to kind of have a part of him before it goes into the next stage, which it's inevitably going to.
Well, thanks so much. It was great meeting you.